Welcome back, everybody, to episode 12 of MeatCrafts. And I am here in this giant hole I have shown you last episode. And I've kind of want to finish it. As you can see, I have put all types of redstone on top of it. And yeah, there are multiple pillars of TNT that go down to bedrock. And yeah, let me not talk anymore. I think it is best if I prime the last couple of TNTs or TNT pillars and then just let it drip, right? Yeah, I think this should be it. Let me just record it with flashback in case I want to do something more with this. And yeah, let's go. It should... oh, fuck. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. That was amazing. It went a bit faster than I expected, to be honest. And yet this didn't go for some reason. Let me just yeah, do this. Oh, that was only one. Okay. Yeah, I did it. This is the thing I want to do in this episode. Well, not just this, I have a couple of other projects in mind. This is one of the main things I want to have, like, progress on every couple of episodes. So yeah, this is kind of the start for that. Let me just see, because there was there are the farms down here, to see if they have gotten damaged. No. Okay, they are fine. Yeah, this is great. Okay. This already looks really cool. Yeah, how have you been? I have been good. Thanks for asking. I've done a lot of preparation for this episode and I'm still not done with it. Of course, I farmed up a bunch of TNT to put it down here. I didn't want to use TNT dupers because I personally am not that big of a fan of them. So the last couple of days I was just farming TNT and a bunch of gunpowder. Well, I farmed the gunpowder AFK on my gunpowder farm. But yeah, I had to get a lot of sand, which is which was pretty brutal. But yeah, now that I have done this, I will only clean up the rest, and then I don't know, go further with this episode. Oh yeah, and while I'm cleaning this out, I can maybe tell you about the changes that happened to this Let's Play world. Well, first of all, you might notice down at my toolbar that there is now a day counter. And before it was only popping in when when the day was actually changing. Now it's constantly there, and it's not by choice. It is because this is the only day counter available on the newest version, which is the version I am playing on right now. Yes, I updated the game. I kind of had to get rid of a bunch of mods, but that is fine. Like most mods that were kind of cool, at least I thought so. Like the duck mods is now gone, which is very, very disappointing. But I got a couple new mods in return. They have kind of scary elements to them, so I am excited to see that. And there are also some birds, like there are crows that spawn in sometimes, which I think is cool. But yeah, these are not really mods that will have any effect on the gameplay whatsoever. Except of course maybe the day counter and the shaders in general. Right? Yes, so now this is a way more vanilla experience than it was before. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what else I'm going to do. Also, since I was able to just uninstall all of the mods I had previously installed, I had the idea of maybe just getting, every time I get an update, a bunch of new mods installed. Like just small ones that don't like change the game up too much. But I could technically do it because there is no real downside to it. I can just uninstall them if I can't update the world with the mods together. Like this, the same I did now. So yeah, this is probably something I will do in the future. Every time I get a new version or something, I will just get some mods I find interesting for that version, and then just uninstall them if I need to update the world and the newest version of the mods is not available. I am playing on 1.21.10 right now, so this is literally the newest version I could have gotten, like newest full version. I already tried out the copper golems. Wait, I can show you that. I also have some happy gas I need for a later project. Yeah, the copper golems are right here. I got 2 of them. Yeah, they're kind of disappointing, to be honest. They're really useless. They don't really work in this storage system I have right here. Like, they can't interact with these chests. And they can only interact with chests that are like 2 blocks high. They can't just go into these 2 chests right here. So they are essentially useless. Maybe at some point I can put some type of wood or something in it. But if it's a specific block I just don't have anywhere else, they will probably put them right here. Like right here, they... I tried it out with that and they weren't able to access this chest, so... I sadly don't have a use for them right now. But I can imagine that in the future there might be a use that arises considering them. Oh yeah, also the update killed my Creakings, so I have to get new ones at some point, but that's fine. Oh yeah, this is by the way one of the updates. It adds moths around light sources that are exposed to the air. Yeah, right here too. I think they're cool. They should fly away if you move near them, I think. Maybe not right now. There are also birds, maybe we can see some 1 or 2 at some point. Wait, there's some more TNT right here. Oh, here too, what the fuck? Here they... Oh, did they... They went down quite far. Okay. I'm kind of afraid that they will destroy my farms. One of the projects I want to focus on in this episode is find an ancient city. That is important because I need the armor trim. Nothing else really, I don't care about the rest. But I really want to have the armor trim for my helmet. So that can look like Netherite too. I also want to find another trial chamber to get the flow armor trim. So I can trim out my entire armor. And then I want to finally build a cool tower. Like the tower I promised to build all of the time. It's the tower that I wanted to build on the corner of my mountain. I was talking about it all the time, and I streamed once while I was kind of designing the tower. So yeah, that will be the thing I work on in the future. And yeah, I'm excited to do that. The tower design went really well, and you will see it once I have built it. So yeah, let me just clean out the rest, and then I can talk to you again. Alright, I'm just popping in to tell you that I'm almost done, first of all. I have done a bunch of things and basically cleaned out most of the entire hole. I have night vision on currently, so you can really see it. The reason why I have night vision on is because I lost all of my stuff in an explosion. So I was trying to look for it, but it got exploded. So yeah, I lost all of my netherite gear and my turtle helmet. I do have this one, my bolt cap. It was still in my ender chest. So I don't have to get a new helmet, but I kind of have to get all of my other gear new. And enchant a new elytra. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but that basically means there's no more Neverite for me. There's no way I will get new Neverite. Like, I will definitely will not do that. I don't have the time or the willingness to get that. This also kind of changes the direction of this episode. If I don't have the right armor and tools to get Neverite, to get like the best armor and everything, I don't really want to get the right trims for it, because I don't see any use behind that. Right? Like, why would I do that? So yeah, I'm just going to get diamond stuff now, and instead of going into how many others? 4. So instead of going into an ancient city or deep dark or whatever, I will just build the structures I wanted to build in this episode and say fuck it to Neverite and armors and everything. I have done it. The hole is clean. I cleaned it. And I also gotten new gear and everything. I have now You Up by Yaya Bay and The Less I Know The Better. Also Paranoia. I named all of my tools and armor after songs I was listening to by getting them. Except for this one, I actually had this one left over. This is my old pickaxe, like kind of my first one I got. Oh. The next thing I will do, next thing that is on my agenda, is I will build a tower, like the big ass tower that I wanted to build for quite some time. I actually gathered up all of the resources for it already. This is all the blackstone I have. I think I got some more somewhere, yes. Why can't I double click it? I don't get it. Why is it broken? Yeah, this is the blackstone I have, and these are all of the mangrove logs I got. Yeah, I found a mangrove forest near my base, so I just went there and got a bunch. I also did that on stream. Like I will stream every now and again if I have time and would like to do it. So I linked my Twitch channel in the. There's still a person there. Oh, they're gone. Okay. I linked my Twitch channel in my channel description here on YouTube. I also linked my VOD channel where I upload all of the Minecraft stream VODs I have. And yeah, if you're ever interested in checking it out, feel free to go ahead. You can watch the streams, you can watch the VODs. I'm not that much more interesting in person than I am on here, but it would be nice to get some viewers going, right? Yeah, I will probably build this on stream too, so you might have already seen it once the episode comes out. But yeah, I will see you once I have done it. I did it! Have a good look at it. Isn't it amazing? Oh my god, I'm so proud. Yeah, I spent some time designing it and building it. I did a lot of it on stream. Also did some of it off stream. But yeah, this is kind of the style I'm going for with this side of my mountain. And yeah, you can see it's kind of similar to the roof designs I have up there. Like there are definitely some similarities of course. It's still my build style in the end. But yeah, I will just take you around and show you a couple of things. Suicide, okay. And yeah, let me know what you think about this. So I mainly use mangrove, like stripped mangrove blocks, and some basalt. I polished normal basalt and polished basalt on top, with a bunch of blackstone and different kinds of blackstone. You can't really see it right here. I do want to texture it in, which I kind of forgot. But yeah, you can see the texturing better on this side. Also used yeah, different types of blackstone and everything. We'll do some more texturing. But yeah, I also used a lot of glowstone in the build, which I generally really like. Like this build looks also really good at night, which I'm proud of. And yeah, I kind of have these large bases, which I was hoping for. Like I was hoping these large bases give the tower uh, a bigger bottom, if that makes sense, so that the top wouldn't just look too big or too small or whatever, and kind of give it a good balance. It didn't really work the way I intended to in the end, but I still think it looks good. I can also, of course, change a couple of things up a bit in the future, but this will suffice for now. Like, I don't need to go that hard right at the beginning. But yeah, using a lot of mangrove and like different types of stones. Then, of course, having this streak of glowstone in the middle, which I just used dark oak fences in front of, which gives a new type of block and block color into the build, which I really like. But yeah, I really love glowstone. I love implementing it in my builds, and I love sort of having shapes in my builds that you can follow, which is something I have with these uh, red never brick stripes, or like this red never brick shape. Uh, I think it kind of looks like a person that is going to dive into something, right? Like a diver clasping its hands and about to jump in the water or something. Uh, but yeah, this is something I will continue through the entire build. Like I'm going to encase this whole wall in like black stone and this sort of building style, and then have another of one of those towers which will be bigger and generally just grander uh, at the side here, and of course incorporating this kind of balcony that I have there. So so yeah, I'm quite happy. Have I said that already? And of course I have an interior. It's just not entirely finished. So give me some slack. It took some time designing everything and so on. So I don't have a lot of interior, but this will kind of be the steal, the interior. Still need to have kind of sort of a roof here. Not that proud of it. But yeah, this will be it. And on this side of the tower, you can just go up a water stream and be on top of here. I don't know what I will do on the other side. Like, it's definitely not finished. I might just copy the thing I have right here. Or I will do something else. Like, maybe this will be the path to a different path. And then, no, this will be the entrance to a different path. And with this, you can kind of go in a different direction or something. But yeah, for now I just have this open space right here. This is, by the way, and kind of elytra entrance and exit, if you want to call it that. And yeah, from this point on, you can either go here, which will be a bed. Can I just... It's not night yet. But yeah, this will be a bed. Or is a bed right now. I was thinking about placing the Ender Dragon egg right here, which could look good. Or maybe something else. Like what about an end crystal or something? There are a lot of possibilities I could do right here. Maybe I can even look at the build now that it is night. Let's have a look. I don't have any more food. Damn. That's great. Yeah, there's still a lot of light around. I will cover some of that up at some point, so it doesn't really pop that much. But yeah, it's still nice. Uh, on top of here, I have this large open space, like I said, and yeah, I don't really know what exactly know what I'm going to do here. I still want to think about it. Maybe this could even be a staircase down, or some other way down. And yeah, I'm just still deciding on that. Maybe I will continue to just build the rest of this build, and then at some point I can go back here and do something else with this. Yeah, let me sleep, and then I can show you the other part of the build, or of this area right here, which is this. And I'm actually really proud of the how it turned out, and yeah, I really love this. This is maybe the most beautiful part of my base. Kind of the rest of the base and inside clashes with this spot right here, but yeah, I really love it. And yeah, this is great. I kind of built a tree that grows out from here upstairs. I might even continue it down to here, or maybe something else with that. Not quite sure yet how I will implement it. I could also have the tree just grow along the side of the stairs, then go into the ground at some point, which is also a possibility. And then of course it goes up. Let me just use the slime launcher I have installed in the floor, and then you can see kind of where it goes. Up here it's nothing too special. I still haven't worked on the upper area of the base. So at some point I will go here and tidy and pretty everything up that I need to. But for now this is just the thing it is. But yeah, uh, this is how far I have gotten till now. Oh yeah, there's also now no more wall here, and I just opened it up so you can go in and out. I think it looks better that way. It also it's like sort of a cool transition from the inside to the outside. Everything is a bit more open, and yeah, instead of having like some sort of secret path that I wanted to build in here, you can now just go from the outside into here, which I generally like. I don't like closed spaces, and I really like to go everywhere from everywhere when I can. So having as little walls as possible is something I want to strive to. Um, but yeah, this is how far I've gotten. But yeah, as I said, I will continue on this. I might even change up how the pipes look and how they work, just so they will be a bit more pronounced and could be used for some more details in the wall. Alright, I have done something. Something kinda good and something kinda bad. So first of all, you can see kind of the shape of it. We're going free cam, it's easier to show that way. Yeah, there's like, the bad thing is down here and the good thing is up there. Let me just go over it. This thing down here is something I have designed in creative mode, which I try to implement in this world as good as I could. Okay? And I implemented it very well, actually, but it still looks like trash. Look at the shape of it, look how it is formed, look at everything this is. Even though I like some of the designs, like having this design in front of you, I really like how this looks, but it just doesn't work well together and as a whole. It's way too bulky, it doesn't go over well into the top part, and it's generally just way too big. So I'm not okay with this. This will be toned down. And that's kind of sad because it took a lot of time to make this. But the thing I like, the good thing I did, is up here. As you can see, not entirely finished in the inside, of course. But if we look at it from the outside, pretty nice, right? It's kind of like a house with a huge roof. It looks okay from down here. Like it could look better from down here, but I think it works well enough. Especially if I in the future have more things on top of the mountain. And if we fly in, you can see it from the front, and it has a small landing pad right here that you can use to go inside of here. And tada, you're in here. I tried to start on the inside, like I made this path down here, so you can go up. I kind of want to have a balcony here, that way you can look outside and also land from the outside in there. But yeah, that's that I still have to do. The other thing I want to do is make a working interior for this, which will be very hard, since there's not a lot of room here. So I kind of have to put a layer of blocks over this somehow and not make it look bad. I could use the new shelf blocks and everything to kind of make it look better. But yeah, so far I'm okay with this. I like this and I want to keep this. I also used a lot of the new blocks in here, like mangrove shelves, and then these, where are they? Here, dark oak shelves. Like the main part of the bit is just dark oak, mangrove, and deep slate. For deep slate, it goes over to tough at the top, and then I used blackstone on the sides to kind of round everything up. I also used like red glass inside of here with glowstone at the bottom, so these windows are kind of like lit at night. It also looks well without shaders. I thought I would show you this. I designed it specifically so it would look good with and without shaders. Yeah. I'm okay with this for now. But it took quite a while to figure it out, because like this was planned and I like implemented everything like I said. But this I just made it up on the spot, just because I needed something at the top, and I didn't want it to build a tower that would go into this, because that would have been like so very big and not very fitting. So yeah. So as of right now, I kind of have to get rid of the bottom part. I don't really want to. It took so long to build it, and it will take longer to get rid of it. But yeah, that is what I have to do. It has to be done. There's no way around it. And yeah, after that I might do some other projects, because I'm kind of done with building for now, at least. There's one thing I had going on while I was building this, so I wouldn't get overwhelmed with the amount of work, and just kind of have a secondary project to work on. And it was just getting netherite. I was in the nether and just grinding away at the netherrack, trying to get some netherite. Yeah, and I found some. I almost have 3 ingots again, which is nice. Even though I said earlier that I don't want to get netherite, it's I am very interested in maybe getting a full set, because it's just nice to have like netherite armor and everything, and I do want to get the achievement someday. So yeah, I might work on this, on that after this, and yeah. This is basically it under the hood. Problem is, right now I have no idea how I want to continue with this. Like I left some of the stuff that I want to keep on here, like having this row of stairs, for example, or this kind of entrance for the I don't know, cathedral or whatever this is. But yeah, I don't know what to do about the rest of about how everything goes down there. I will be back with you if I find a way how to make something work there. So until then. Alright, I have now done it. This is it. This is the new and improved tower. And yeah, I added quite a bit of stuff. I connected it to the library and had to change a couple of things. For example, I took out this entire thing, like this row of shelves right here, just to make it easy, walkable, more easily walkable. Yeah, I will do some more changes in this library because I kind of want to expand it and yeah, kind of change a couple of things around. But that's something for the future. I don't want to do it as of right now. And for the actual design of the tower, I went with like a lot of 3D aspects to it. I'm not that happy with it. There's still a couple of things I want to change. Everything down here is quite nice. I really like this one. The way it goes from like very dark tones to lighter tones. This one I just threw together a bit hastily. But I like the stripe of deep slate that is in the middle of it, and I kind of want to expand on that at the top, but I didn't really think about it when I built it. So as of now, this is good enough. If you look at it from the front, it looks quite nice. It's a bit like a bit flat. It feels a bit flat, even though there are a lot of 3D elements. I think it's mainly because of these beams of stripped mangrove. But yeah, the rest of it is pretty nice. I will at some point change the top parts so that the what is it called? The basalt, the polished basalt, isn't as prominent, because looking down, looking up at it, it kind of feels overwhelming. Not a lot of detail going on. But yeah, I'm okay with this for now, and I will continue on building building everything else before I fix all of this. Also added like a bit of stairs here, because I didn't want it to have just a tower without any function. And it would be nice to have a way inside of my base from this side here. And going instantly up is pretty good. But yeah, this is how far I have come for now. Next thing I want to do is this right here. Already started it. Also, while I was building this, I went into the creative world to kind of find out designs for the wall I want to build, and I saw the tower already built. Like I had a design already that I could have just used, that would have fit very well with the size of the tower. So I didn't have to tear anything down. I could have just continued to build. And it's actually quite a nice tower design I had going. So yeah, all of this was for nothing. Now I have something that doesn't look as good as the thing before. So yeah, I'm not frustrated at all. Another thing I want to tell, until I cut to the finished wall, is I have been doing a bit of stuff to kind of take a break from building this tower. As you can see, I have a turtle helmet already, again, called Dabusi. Maybe, I think I called something Dabusi already in this world, but I don't really remember what it was. I just have a vague memory of it. So here's Dabusi Part 2, with all the needed enchantments for it. I got it through this right here. I made like a small turtle farm, and every now and again I have just been breeding a bunch of turtle eggs. I could add some to it again. While I'm here, I might as well. And yeah, I have just been building and doing other stuff, and during that time the turtles have just been hatching and giving me all the turtle scoots or shells or whatever. It's a very simple design. They just hatch from the egg and fall down and stay there until they grow up. I think there's even still a small one there. Is there? No. Yeah. So nothing. This wasn't anything too special. I just wanted to kind of have a bunch of turtle shells in reserve. Wait here. Yeah, I got a couple of those. I have this helmet here, and I want to get more of those, just in case I lose them again. Also, more just in case if I lose them again. I fully enchanted this this armor set here. It's not 100% fully enchanted, like there are a couple of things missing here. But this is just basically my old armor that I had. And I got new ones. I also have soul speed 3 on these, on my boots now. I also have a couple more soul speed boots and soul speed books in here. I traded all my gold with piglins and got new boots from it. I kind of wanted to start rebuilding a bunch of stuff here. As you can see, this is different now. I was farming a bunch of XP to enchant my... It's still some books. To enchant my gear, right? And I noticed a bunch of flaws with this design right here. One of those was that I couldn't get up to them and actually collect all of the XP I get. I have fixed that now. Their workstations are in the wall right there, and they can still access it, while I am able to go right up to them and still get all of the XP. I also put soil below here, that way I can quickly go up and down this path right here. Yeah. Also there's a new kind of XP getting method I had, which is just going up to them with all of the emeralds I get from them, from the like iron trade right here, and then just buying these XP bottles. And you won't only get XP from the trade itself, but you can get a bunch of XP from the bottles, which helped immensely. Like one trade cycle and you are up to like level 30 or something from level 5. So this is a great new way I've discovered to kind of trade trade and get XP, because I still don't really have an XP farm apart from the villagers right now. Oh yeah, I also removed a couple of chests right here. I had some issues with lag in this area, not regarding the shaders I have. So I removed a bunch of minecarts from here and from the top, and I also removed as many chests as I could. Like this module there would have never gotten filled anyways. Like there would be no way for me to add a farm to it that I actually need. So I just removed it. This is just a temporary solution. At some point I will make it more pretty. What else did I do? Oh yeah, one cool thing that I wanted to do for quite a while is I started on the armor trim collection. I never really talked about it, but I kind of... I thought it lagged out and everything got removed, but that one is just not filled yet. Yeah, I gave it a bunch of armor trims over the time playing on this world, and I finally put them to use and added them to the armor sets. They are not fully enchanted or anything, I just added the armor sets, or the armor trims first. I can enchant them later. I also want to put netherite on them at some point, but that will be a lot of work. Do I have something for that, in preparation for that, but I will get to it in another episode. But yeah, this is everything so far. We have Flow, we have Rip, this is Spire, no, this is not Spire, this is Dune. Bolt. This right here is empty for now. I will put Silence in here. I already know where to get it. Well, of course from an ancient city, but I know which one. I kind of copied this world in a creative world, for a creative world, like made a creative copy of this world. And I searched through ancient cities until I found an ancient city that had Silence in it. And Ward, for that matter. I found one that had even 2 silences in it, which is like so rare and amazing. But Yeah, I will get it at some point. This, we have Spire, we have Coast. Ooh, I forgot its name. Century, yes. Wild, and I will put Ward here. Ward armor trim. I do need 3 more for this collection to be complete. I do need Coast, which is important. Is it? No, it's Tide. Tide. It's called Tide. Coast is another one. Yeah, Tide. I need Snout. And I need Vex. Yes. And I will put Tide right there and Snout right there. And Vex I will put on the armor I have upstairs. Maybe. Or I will build out these rooms and have like 3 more armor set displays right there. But I don't really care about Vex or the armor sets that you get from archaeology, because they look really bad in my opinion. The archaeology sets, I don't know when I will get them, but I won't count them to the collection for now. I do want to get everything else, because that's more important, because I actually like the other armor trims, not the others, not the ones you get from archaeology. And Vex, of course. But yeah, this is my collection for now. I also already looked through all the armor, which is like viable and which is not. Like sometimes you get good ones, which have unbreaking and spending and stuff like that. But everything else that wasn't good, like this one should be good, yes, this is really good. Yeah, sometimes you get stuff that is bad and I just disenchanted it. That way we can re-enchant it once we are going to like enchant everything right here. So yeah, so much for that. Right now I will go to sleep, and at some point I will build this wall right here. I will even add some quirks to it if I find a way to implement them correctly. And I will see once it's done. Okay, look at this. I have now finished the last build of the like larger wall, and I'm actually quite happy with it. It's not entirely done, to be honest. I still want to add more structures to it. I just kind of hit a brick wall, no pun intended, that I don't really know where to continue with this. Yeah, I do want to have more stuff on the side here, some kind of extra structures. But yeah, that's how it is for now. I was kind of limited in how I can connect these 2 builds together, because they were just not very similar. I landed on this. I redesigned the roof of the smaller tower. Oh wait, there's a zombie. Okay. And I can show you it from the top. Yeah. So I went with these designs here. These are just like small fire cauldrons. Nothing too special. Go away, Ghast. Yeah. Just a small feature, nothing too special. I also connected both of these builds with a small path right here, which is also not entirely done. Like, I want to make it more pretty on the sides here and maybe connect it better to the base. But now we have a sort of a way to go from here to here without having to go a weird path to get on the roof. But yeah, that's it for now. Took me quite a while to get all of this done, but I'm pretty happy with it in the end. I still don't know if I like the design of this part right here. Doesn't quite fit in that well, but I will keep it for now. I also added a small path in here. You can still see blocks right here. Apparently it's not finished yet. That shouldn't be a problem. Look. Yeah. There's no easier way to go in and out of here. This was very practical, especially while building this. Now you don't have to go long ways around to get into the actual like trading hall. You can just go through here. I will also add iron golems at some point, or some other type of preventive measure from having zombies go in there. Like there are a couple of designs I want to try out before I settle on anything. The cat right now is just for, by the way, it's called the sauce. It's just right now to prevent creepers from wandering in here. Because a creeper in here that explodes would be devastating. No matter where the creeper blows up. Like especially here or on top of this farm right here. Or in near the chests, that would be terrible. Yeah, also on smaller news, I removed a bunch of lighting around my base. You can probably tell. There were a bunch of lanterns like around here, and there was lighting in the ground right here. I experimented a bit with the lighting system in a creative world, because I knew it was changed somehow, but I didn't know exactly how. But now it is that mobs can only spawn on the block when the light level of the block is exactly 0. So I didn't need that much lighting, at least not as much lighting as I had. I was able to remove a bunch, like the lanterns from the villagers right here, a bunch of torches and lanterns that were on the ground here, and also all of the lanterns that were like hanging from the ceiling here. I like the design without the lanterns more. I might even go further and make all the lighting hidden, like under carpets or something in the ground, which I theoretically could do. It'd be pretty easy. I farmed up a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns, so I could just do that if I wanted to. But yeah, that was that was it for the changes. Like you can see right here, there are only like a couple of lanterns. I could remove those too, but I do want to have a bit of light, just so you can see the chests a bit better. But yeah, that's basically it for this episode. Spent a long time making it, and now I will spend a long time cutting it. I already prepared a bunch of stuff for the next one. I can maybe give you a little sneak peek on it. Let's go in here. See this? Yeah, what could this mean? What could I do with that? You can ponder over that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I did enjoy making this a lot, even though it was just a bunch of building and farming and stuff. Made a lot of progress on the base, and I'm looking forward to make more and more progress on the base. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!